building. We can talk about it. It says let's chat. I mean, you can chat about anything you want to. Ms.V tired. She just came from getting her wine on. Been cleaning the house all day, washing clothes. I got to listen for the wash machine so I can keep the laundry going. Yep. Never had that wine before. I forgot what the bottle said. A girl recommended it to me. I haven't had wine in so long until I kind of lost taste for it. My niece Pooh says she in the building. Come on in. Yeah. I still got to go back out to the store because I got to go get some dishwashing liquid. I thought I had dishwashing liquid down underneath the cabinet, but I don't. I had about 4 big bottles of Dawn dishwashing liquid. Baby, I went up under there to get something to wash the dishes. They say, find me. So I did use a lot when my niece was staying here. Y'all ring the doorbell when you come in, please. Hey, Miss Jackie Johnson, how you doing? Hey, Trey, how are you? Carla, I see you. Pinky, I'm here, beauty. Okay, Pinky, we glad to have you. Always good when we got a man in the house to protect us. These streets is dangerous out here, Pinky. They dangerous. But I ain't been on them today. I watched one content, well, didn't watch it. I was listening to Chrissy, Tea Time, when I was going to the store. And basically, she was on the same thing I was on this morning about Roz and all that she was doing. Too much. Way too many things. You're doing fine. Well, that's good. Thankful for Life is in the building. Of course, she got my 2 hearts and my 2 roses, and I appreciate you, Niecy Pooh. I do. So what y'all want to talk about tonight? Let's talk. I ain't going to be on here long because I made up my mind I was going to go on and take the road trip, so that means I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So when Ms. V get off of here, she going to run over there and get that dishwashing liquid, knock them dishes out, put them dishes up. I'm already packed, and I'm out of here. So I got to get a couple of hours sleep. I thought it would be better if I get up in the morning and go early. That way I could be at my girlfriend's house before she leaves for work. And then I can just lay down, relax from the road trip. And then we can start out after she gets off work Friday at 12. I'll already be packed to go. All she got to do is throw her little bag off in the car, and we're going to head on down the road again. So that's the plan. I was going to call her, and then I looked at the time, and she go to bed so early. I might have to call her early in the morning. Pinky Roz sucks. Yeah, she does. That's coming from a man, y'all, that Roz sucks. So she cannot say that he's jealous of her. He's a man. Shonda Thoughts is in the building. Hey, Shonda Pooh, how you doing? I hope Lucinda come in so I can find out what her mother's name is. Because, you know, Lucinda told me this morning that her mother got up out the bed while I was talking because she said I sounded like her Aunt Ruby. So I need Lucinda to put her mama on so she can hear me because she's responding to my voice. Pinky is speaking to everyone, and Miss Jackie Johnson is speaking to Pinky. Thankful for Life is in the building, speaking to Carla. Shonda Thoughts says she's still pissed off from this morning. Oh, well, better be pissed off than to be pissed on. I don't see it no other way. Hey, Lily Franklin, how you doing? Lily says, good evening, sis. I'm 70 and always in the bushes. Nuh-uh, you gonna come up out them bushes now with you. Retired military, retired UPS. Well, damn, 4 checks and beautiful like you. Just love your commentary. So while you're out there in the bushes, if you love my commentary, come on out the bushes and come on in the house. You are welcome to come in. Thank you. And I appreciate the compliment. Fanny is my moderator and she's in the building. She came in smiling, y'all. Hello to all in the chat. She rang that bell and I appreciate it. A lot of people walked up in here and didn't ring the bell. They comfortable now. For those of you who don't know, the doorbell to enter the house is my like button. And it's customary that we ring the bell before we walk into Ms. V's home over here. Once you ring the bell, you can come on in. Okay? Good evening, ATV. Hey, Nasha the Cook Po. Look how I'm getting that together now. Baby, for the first week you was coming on here, I was calling you everything. Can I call you Nash? Can I call you Po? I got the whole thing. Nasha the Cook Po. Ha! I ain't dumb. I'm just a little slow at times. Okay? Myra is hollering at you, Pinky. Fanny is busting out laughing. Welcome, Miss Lily, says Shonda Thoughts. So, Shonda, I did not see your video this morning, but Chrissy was kind of collabing off of your video that you did this morning. And then I didn't know that you had come on and Chrissy had come on. And it's strange that I would come on with the same content and had just woke up. Nasha the Cook Po, you got it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I told you I ain't no dummy by a long shot, especially if it come down to business. Now, I might be a little slow with other things. And it come down to business, no, baby. We ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm quick to tell you. No, ma'am. Shonda speaking to you, Myra. So what I want to say is, I told y'all I only watched Chrissy and I didn't even watch the full video of it, but I got the gist of what she was talking about. So lo and behold, just as I was getting ready to come on to log on and, put my little topic out there and everything, who pops up but Ask the Devil? She's still off. Something's wrong with her too. I done figured out in my mind, if you can sit up here and take up for Roz, and what she said about that child, lady, you need to be on lockdown yourself. Okay? You really do. Talking about she would put all her money on Roz from the hood, she can fight. She might could if she wasn't sick. You got to consider this woman is sick. Okay? And she ain't that tough. Her ex-boyfriend had already told you that. What part of that you don't understand, Granny? Ms.V, that just didn't sit right in at all. Not with none of us, Shonda. Anybody that's any kind of mother is going to sympathize, empathize with that little girl. That was wrong. Let the beef be between her and Trees. Leave the damn kids out of it. Anybody out here beefing need to leave the children out of it. I didn't like it when the baby was attacked by No over there. That's an innocent baby. Attack Sharita. Don't attack her grandbaby. That baby ain't did nothing to you. And how you gonna come out here talking about the baby look like an old man and da-da-da-da this and that? The girl, stop. And you ain't never had no children. I would hate to even think what your child might look like when it get here. The way you clowned about that baby. Y'all sick out here for real. Well, I can't do you too often. I might have to cut this down to once a day because coming on twice a day and all this stuff that happened in between 10 o'clock and 7:30 out here is crazy. Y'all got your snacks? Hey, Shirley, how you doing, Miss Brown? Thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. Thankful for life is speaking to you, Jackie Johnson. So did y'all watch the YouTube today? And I told you what I did. I went out there. I got 2 boxes of that stuff off the table, wrapped the newspaper and put in a box. I got 1 box I'm going to take down to the church. It's like saucers and cups and glasses and stuff. They can use that down there. Like when we having dinners and stuff, they can use it on the pastor's table. And I got 1 box to go to the battered women's shelter. So at least I got 2 boxes of stuff wrapped and ready to go. So when I come back, it won't be so bad, but it's still a table full of stuff. Even though, because I had it all crowded together on a long picnic table. Now it ain't crowded together, but it's still a table full. The streets on fire. And y'all have to tell me. I don't know, Fanny. Like I said, I've been busy. And I think my clothes just stopped, so I need to go take them out. Hey, Ms.V Brown, y'all keep talking. By the time I get back, it's going to take me about 2 minutes. Go get my clothes out the dryer, because I don't iron, okay? I done told y'all that. So I'm going to get my clothes out the dryer, lay them on the bed so I can fold them and put them up when I get off of here. And I'll be right back. Keep talking. Yep. Tell me about the streets. What y'all thought about whatever. Yeah. Hang in there, y'all. I'm coming. Okay. Ooh, okay, y'all been talking. That's good. Let me get back up here and start where I stopped. Okay, Miss D had just walked in the building. Good evening, Miss D. Um, Keep talking, chat, laughing. Yeah, you laughing at me, Fanny. Yeah, I had to get my clothes out the dryer and lay them across the top of the dryer so they wouldn't wrinkle. Cause I don't be doing. I got like 2 or 3 brand new irons, but they in the box. Okay, where I intend for them to stay. Shantae for me TV said I've been busy today. Too haven't sat down all day. Yeah, Shantae. Some days you just got to get away and do your own thing. You know, it gets to be a little too much at times. Um, oh, you been sick, Miss D? You feeling better? Well, that's good. That's good. Myra's giving you a thumbs up. Good evening in this service. Thank you for the rose. Were you asking me how to get in contact with me this morning in this service? Because I reread the rest of the chat after I got off of live this morning. And I don't know if you were asking me how to get in contact with me. Because if that's what you were asking, you can always contact me through my email. I don't know what's going on in these streets either. I enjoyed myself being outside. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good thing. Okay? Because one thing for sure, it'll be a repeat performance. I don't think there could have been any better performance than last night. That live last night that Treese did, it was epic. It should go viral. Let the world know how she felt about the situation. She did not hold back. Hey, Devetta, how you doing this evening? Thank you for the rose and the crown. I appreciate it. Shonda thoughts. I was over in Renee's bushes. She was playing the audio from the morning and giving thoughts before Ms.V came in. Oh, okay. I think everybody has pretty much reacted to that video. Both videos. Shonda, it was 80 here today. Oh, really? And I enjoyed it today. It was warm here today also, Miss D. But it was beautiful this morning. Around 3 o'clock, we got that old murky looking sky again. But however, I done made up my mind. I'm going to hit the road in the morning. Rain, shine, sleet, or snow. I'm going to be out there, okay? Hey, Quay, how you doing? I'm good. I don't own an iron. I might as well not own one, Fanny. I don't use them. I was blessed to have husbands who didn't mind ironing and didn't mind going to the grocery store. And that's 2 things I don't like to do as a housewife or a wife. Just don't. Um, hey, sweet and sassy, how you doing? Good evening, Miss Geraldine. Just stopping by to show some love, and I hit the like button, everybody, on Renee Axe page. Okay, see you in the morning. Okay, I may not be on at 10 o'clock in the morning because I'm going to be on the road before day in the morning, Miss Geraldine. So whenever I pop up, just make sure you have your notifications on because I don't know what time I'm going to come on, by not being home on my regular scheduled time. I'll just be popping on wherever, okay? But I appreciate that. Miss D, where you been? I ain't know you had left. Sweet and Sassy is talking the real talk. Real talk is in the building with Miss D Brown. Terry Cody is in the building. Terry C made it in. RTDB. Shonda Thoughts is giving you 3 hearts. Diva the Boss has stepped in the building and she's giving the Vetta crown and a heart. Sweet and Sassy says, yes, it was very beautiful spring day here. That's good. I'm glad y'all got outside and didn't clutter your mind with whatever was being said on here today. Sometimes you got to take a break. Like I said, you cannot just, y'all got to think, I've been out here since December. So I've been coming on every day since I hit 500. I used to do 1 video a day until I got to 500 when I could come live. And then I've been coming out with 2 videos. And at first I was coming out 7 days a week. And I was like, no, I can't do this. I got to have my weekends. But it's still a lot to come out twice a day to me and be here on time. It's not like I just pop on whenever. The first 1,000 established my time and I try to stick with it. Y'all are all speaking to each other. Fanny, it's on Bell's channel. Lord. Who is Bell's? In his service? Okay, in his service, it's unbelievable. No justice, no peace. Y'all got to fill me in on what y'all talking about because I don't know what Fanny, you and in his service talking about. No justice, no peace. Huh. And who is Bell? I don't know. Y'all got me trying to figure out what y'all talking about. Hey, Niecy Pooh, that's Diva. How you doing? And thank you for the crown and the heart. Missy Lane says, I'm in the building and I got you some roses. Fanny, Attorney Crump is trying to get it reopened. Okay, I'm going to let you and Fanny talk about that because I don't know what y'all saying. Y'all must be talking about a case that happened on TV. This ain't YouTube stuff. Apparently. I guess. Shonda Thoughts is giving Sweet and Sassy some hearts. Oh yeah, I brought this out too, y'all, to show y'all. This is the fanny pack I was telling y'all about. Now, you see how little this fanny pack is, how thin this thing is. You can put this up under a t-shirt and you wouldn't even know you had it on. It's old as all get out because I had this when my daughter was a baby. She is now 42 years old. But let me show you the trick to it. It doesn't look like you could get a credit card in it, but you can. And I usually take this and have it on when I'm walking. You see, it opens up wide. So you can still put a credit card in there and zip it up. It folds out from the backside. So just because it looks narrow, there's a lot of material up in here that would hold your credit card, your driver's license, your little money. And you could put this on. So this is what, if I was going to wear something in a foreign country or any place I go out of town, I took it out today because I'm carrying it with me on my little road trip. I ain't finna deal with no big ass purse all day, all night. It's too much. The Shaquella case. Okay. So they solving it, the better. Fanny, they can't do nothing if Mexico don't do anything. True. Mexico got to say something first. That's where it happened. Ms.V is Shaquella USA dropped it. Oh, wow. They may have had to drop it for now until it's resolved over there first. So are the people who actually did this to her, are they still locked up in Mexico? They didn't send them back to the U.S.? Because if they still locked up over there, they in a world of poo-poo. Shondo, okay, they're saying Mexico waiting on the U.S. It's so sad. Sorry. Unbelievable. No USA dropped it. Okay. So they really letting the Mexican authorities and officials settle the case, it sounds like. Oh, they are back here walking free in the U.S. Oh, now that's a damn shame now. How you gonna murder somebody and then, come on now, y'all. This is too much. Nobody has ever been locked up. Can you imagine that being your child? When they walking around free, you have a problem with that. Just like I got a problem with that. No, Ms.V, U.S. won't proceed on international provinces. Well, by law, they probably can't because it didn't happen on U.S. soil. Even though they were from the U.S., the crime was committed in Mexico. That makes sense to me. It is on Random Vol channel. Watch it. Okay. I've never heard of that person before in its service. And you mentioned somebody else to me that I need to watch on the morning chat. I don't remember who it was. Fanny says it's heartbreaking. Yes, that is heartbreaking. Yes, Fanny, that is so sad, says Diva. Yes, indeed. I really don't think they will get off that easy. I hope not, Devetta. Because they need to be locked up, and whatever crime they committed, they need to serve the time for the crime. Now that's just it, and that's all. Oh my, Ms.V, it must be petitioned again. Well, when I first started watching it, I thought I heard the mother said that they were going to get a lawyer and proceed, but their hands may be tied until they can get it back to the U.S. And I don't see how Mexico let them catch a plane with an unsolved murder. That just goes to show how much they care about us. They don't. It's nothing to them. That's other people. I guess they look at, we got a house and we got to feed. The video shows it all. U.S. Come on now. Hey Marissa, how you doing? Ms.V, attorney Ben Crump is a lawyer. Okay, he's pretty good. He's handled a lot of cases. He's pretty good. Ms.V, okay. In his service, God is like, what you laughing at in his service, huh? The wine is getting better the more I drink, okay? It's getting better. What are y'all laughing at? In his service, just done bust out laughing. They saying, Ms.V, Ben Crump is a lawyer. That was in his service. Then Fanny comes along and she says Crump is their attorney. You, Ms.V, you cracking me up. What am I doing? I'm just talking. I ain't even on one tonight. I'm just out here because I'm supposed to be out here 7:30 to talk to y'all about. Like I said, let's chat. I didn't have a topic to talk about at all. Nothing came to my mind. So I said, I'm just going to come out here and whatever they want to talk about, we're going to talk about it. And that's the way it is. But I'm glad I'm making you laugh. I like that too. If I can put laughter on your face instead of sadness in your heart and little joy in your life, then I feel like I accomplished my mission out here. Because I'm not coming out here for no other purpose. I'm not coming out here to fight with nobody. None of that. Promiscuous girl say I'm in the building. Well, come on in. Good evening, everyone, she says. Did I see you in the chat this morning? I don't think I saw you in the chat this morning. So I hope you had a pleasant day today, promiscuous girl. We just over here chatting. Chat whatever y'all want to chat about, y'all chat about it, okay? Because like I say, Ms.V ain't going to be on here a long time tonight because she got to get up and hit her road trip in the morning. So I think I need to be ready to go at 4. Get up at 3 and get the car packed and get on up out of here. Fanny, speaking to you, promiscuous girl. We appreciate you coming in tonight. So I got to get the car filled with gas, too. I just thought about that. Ms.V, we know it crosses international waters. Okay, the U.S. governor formally dropped the Shaquilla case. The U.S. governor formally dropped the Shaquilla case. Being Crump, the attorney, must not apply to reinstate it. What's that, wine? Yeah, that's wine. Lent is over. I'm on my wine again now. Don't ask me what kind. I got it sitting there on the counter in the kitchen, but I forgot what kind. When I went to the store, the little girl that always checks me out, she came over and she say, you hadn't had wine in 40 days, but we got this new one in. You like red wine, try it. So I did. It's not bad, whatever it is. Antonio is in the building, and I appreciate the hearts, Antonio. Mr. Anthony says, Pinky, you're not the only one in the building. I'm up in this building too, okay? I'm warm smiling. Okay, in this service. Y'all a mess. Y'all don't realize, though, y'all keep me in a good mood because when y'all come over here, we have fun and it'd be a lot of laughter over here. Even though we get on serious things and we talk about them, at some point some laughter is going to come in there and some joy. And it ain't about laughing at nobody either, you know? It is what it is. Do you like Roscato, Ms.V? Yeah, I do. I've been trying a lot of different wines. I started this back at the first of the year, but trying to become a wine connoisseur. And I tell you where I got it from. I was over there on Justice Channel, and you know, I call Justice the little bartender YouTube. So Justice was talking about wines one night when I was over there, and she got a lot of knowledge about liquors and wines and making these drinks and stuff. So I was listening to her, and I said, you know what? We got a lot of vineyards around Houston. Believe it or not, we got wine vineyards. We got one down there in League City. We got a lot of them in Houston. So I'm going to start trying these different wines and trying to figure out what wine you eat with your food. But most wines with food are red wines. Now, I remember that when I went overseas. Tea was big in London. And they drank a lot of red wines after their dinner in Paris and London. I don't remember Rome too much about the food. I just don't. I know I always thought pizza and spaghetti was Italian, but I never saw it on a menu while I was there. I ain't claiming it if it is. Come on, Ms.V. Twin. We're going to drink our wine. Well, come on in. I'm drinking mine. I already got mine. Love Justice the bartender on that floor. Yeah, Justice be doing her thing with that, baby. She ain't no joke on that wine. A lot of people like wine with cheese. I got to get cheese. I didn't want to make any groceries until I came back. So I'm out of cheese, so I don't have any. But I like cheese and like different kinds of crackers with my wine. But since I didn't have any, I went to the chips. Okay. Singer the Scorpion is in the house. She said, hello, Ms.V. Marsh and Chess. I'm late visiting my mom. Will catch the replay. Okay, thank you for the hearts and roses. I'll talk to you later, Sting. Sting, I'm not coming on in the morning on regular time. Because I don't even know. I might be asleep at 10 o'clock. It depends on what time I get there. I'm going to be trying to get there before she leaves to go to work at 8. That's why I'm leaving out so early so I can lay down and relax tomorrow. And she won't have to come home to let me in the house. On the service said, I'm on the floor. Where's the eggs, Ms.V., the expensive one? Over on them shelves. I ain't bring none in. I just packed up 2 boxes that I'm going to get rid of for sure. And that's as far as I got. I got some glassware, some cups and saucers and stuff. I'm going to take down to the church and put it in the kitchen down there. And I got another box I'm going to take to the battered woman shelter. By the time I wrapped them 2 big old boxes, I was done. That's it for the day. Let me see them send me one for my prayer room. Send you an egg? Okay. I have to figure out what would go good in a prayer room. Okay, I'll do that. But I don't never get addresses to send y'all nothing, so y'all will never get it because I don't never get the addresses. I don't. Doki, where's Doki? Doki asked me to read her email. I went back 4 days through all of them emails, deleting, looking for Doki. When Doki come back in, Doki gonna have to rewrite that email because I'm not going past 4 days. It's too many. I had like 1,200 emails and I had just erased them all. I can't. In his service, Myra checked me in. Yeah, she want to be checked in tonight. She say she knows she need to lay it down. That's in his service. So she need to lay it down, Myra. Go on, check her in. When people telling you they crazy, you need to go on and oblige. My prayer room is blue. I will put it in the room with your pick. Okay. It's blue. I got some blue ones. Okay, I know the one I'm going to send you. Okay. I'm looking at it. Okay. I'm too lazy to get up and go get it to show up. But I'm looking at it. You'll like it. And be the eggs that cracked. Just finished them up and finished cracking the top of snotty head. Lord have mercy. Now you didn't. I just swept up the eggs that I cracked out there in the garage. I swept up around there so I wouldn't be getting none of that in my foot. Because I'm big for going out there with my socks on and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I will. So you have an altar in your prayer room in his service. Okay. That's pretty neat. In the other house, I had a prayer closet. After the movie that the little girl played in, and they would talk about the prayer closet. What was the name of the movie? I'm trying to think. Was it prayer room? A prayer closet? This would have been back around 2015, 16, somewhere like that. I was still living in Baltimore when it happened. But the little girl who plays in the movie is my niece. That's what I'm trying to get that point across. The one that plays the daughter in the movie is my niece by marriage. Okay? And the one who played her mother is actually her, what would she be? Her aunt from the mother's side of the family. Right after she played in that movie, they lived in Tennessee. They went back home after filming. And then they came to Dallas. She's kin to, well, let's just say she's married to the son of a big time pastor in Dallas. And he's also a pastor. They had made that little girl's, in that first movie, The Prayer Closet, she made so much money on that one movie. Her mother also had started a page for her. They flew into Dallas for an event. She said she wasn't feeling well. She went to lay down. Apparently had a heart attack in her sleep and left those 4 little girls behind. They are now all in high school. One should be graduating. The one that played in the movie should be about a junior this year. And that's the story on that. The prayer closet. Movie was Carrie. Lord, Ms.V, love you, make me warm smile. What you talking about? What movie was Carrie? Carrie wasn't no good movie. I remember Carrie was the one that the blood poured down on her and stuff, and she turned into the devil and everything. That was Carrie. That ain't the movie. No. Homestyle, I'm in Houston. Yeah, Sting is in Houston. In his service, Myra, that is that late night partying, Lord. What is you doing late night partying, huh? In his service, you're supposed to be in the bed, don't you? The hospital called. They are ordering equipment, and I must check low battery now. Oh, That's sad when the person who's supposed to be taking you into the crazy house, the battery done went low on there, so she can't even communicate with you. Lord help me. Wow. Carrie went to the prom and turned it out. That's the movie. Yeah, with the bucket of blood they poured down on her head and stuff, and she just lost it. I remember Carrie. No, I worked nights. Oh, okay. Hey Smith, how you doing? I just joined and she sounds like a powerful speaker. I'm starting to like her. Okay, well thank you, Smith. I'm glad you just teamed up with chatting with Ms.V. We're just good people up in here, just coming in to chat with each other tonight and have a little fun. Get in the chat and welcome Smith into the chat. Smith, are you female or male? Because we have both over here. I need to know if I'm talking to a female or a male. Homestyle really sting. I might there. Oh, you might come down in May. Who is this? Homestyle. Let us know. Man's thing will take you to lunch. I got a cart like the one Treese bought. Okay, for the lady. That lady tickled me. I fell out laughing at that little lady. Baby, that little lady bust up in that room. She got that door open and ran all over everything. And then jumped in the car with Teresa. She was talking plenty noise. My kind of woman. I love that little lady. Myra, careful because trolls get clocked. You know this. Oh, Lord, now she getting violent. Oh, Jesus. Homestyle, you Texas born and raised. Okay, what part? Oh, you're going to Dallas instead of Houston. Okay, well, you're going to be 4 hours away from us. Smith and V is the bomb. Welcome to the chat, says Myra. Okay. Well, Myra said you're good over here, Smith. We welcome you to the chat. Come on in. Bring a friend. Bring your mama, cousin, daddy, uncle, nephew, nieces, all of them. As long as they're over 18, we good. Okay? Yo, don't play. Hugs to Ms.V, everyone. Michelle Quinn says she is in the building bringing roses, hearts, and a big hug for me. And I appreciate you, Michelle. Smith, oh, by the way, I am female. Okay, good. I'm glad to tell you to tell me because, like I said, we have men and women, and the last name was Smith, so they could have been anybody. So I know you're female now because I made Willie a man at first, and Willie said, I'm a woman. You're welcome, Smith. And thank you for coming over and joining in. Homestyle Dallas is not far from Houston. No, it's about 4 hours, ain't it, Sing? Ain't about a 4-hour ride. It ain't that far. It's going to be the same distance I'm going to be going to my girlfriend's house tomorrow. She lives in Texas, but on the border of Louisiana and Texas. So if you live on one side of the street, she live on the Texas side of the street, but the people on the other side of the street live in Louisiana. So she right on the line. They Louisiana, she Texas, on the same street. That's how the line is divided right there. Okay, Myra, take my hand, lead me on to the party land. Lord, the hidden services want the party tonight. Dr. Patient ready. Woo, I can't with y'all. Hey, Trikelli, in his service of Myra, they done lost it. Wow, talking about in Orange, Ms.V. No, actually, Trikelli, I am going to Greenwood, Texas tomorrow. Near Shreveport. Yeah, that's the next big town, and that's in Louisiana, Shreveport. And then we'll go through Shreveport, down I-20, and then we'll head on into my hometown, which is Monroe. So if I have time, I'm hoping I will, because we're going to make this a turnaround trip, because I got to be back here Saturday night for church on Sunday, or either I'm going to have to just miss this. And this is the pastor's anniversary, and we schedule to sing. So I don't know. I'm going to miss choir rehearsal because that's going to be tomorrow night. So I don't know. I ain't finna stress it. I'm just going to do what I do. The backwoods. Yes, ma'am. I mean, when you hit into Greenwood, I had never been there until this is the friend. This girlfriend has been in my life since 3rd grade. And when I couldn't get a rental car out of Monroe after my brother passed, 2 weeks I tried to get a rental car. Mr. Blue, who comes into the chat, he and his wife came down to Greenwood and picked me up. I was staying with my friend VJ, who comes into the chat. She got me to Shreveport. Sid came to Shreveport and picked me up and took me to Greenwood. And Mr. Blue came from Texas and picked me up in Greenwood. And that's how I came home, because I had a truckload of stuff. I had this much room to sit in his back seat of his truck, and his whole truck bed was full. I had been gone for months. So I had a lot of stuff. That's why I couldn't fly home, because I had too much stuff. So I had to figure out how to get home. Is Monroe a small town? About 80,000 people, mostly black now. It used to be predominantly maybe a 60-40, but now after integration, most of the whites moved out into West Monroe, Calhoun, Shudron, Dubach, all those little towns that's going up towards Grambling in them hills. They moved out in there, get away from us. Ms.V, did you get my email with my address? If you did, please send it again, because it's so far back. I got to look too far back for it. I looked at that a day after cleaning it out. I might have cleaned it out too. I don't know, because the other day when I was trying to get into my email, when Shonda was helping me, I couldn't even open up my email. I thought I had been hacked, but I had too much in there, so I had to go start cleaning, because these lives take up a lot of space in your phone. So you constantly having to wipe out pictures that you don't need and emails you don't need in order to be able to get onto your live. My baby boy arrived in Gibson, Louisiana. Gibson. That sounds like it's north of Monroe. Am I right? Gibson. Today to meet his mother-in-law for the first time. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that, Davetta. Second Sunday. What you talking about, Miss Blackhouse? How you doing this evening? Myra, we got to keep that a secret. You know we got a landscape trolls. Y'all better not tell it on here then, because if you say it on here, it is no longer a secret. That's a friendship. Yeah, I have a lot of friends who've been in my life since elementary school. And you'll meet them whenever I can just get into Monroe, where I'm not trying to rush down there and rush right back. All of my classmates, basically, we have stuck together. Even though we got separated during integration, we still stuck together. I have a video out there where I went to my class reunion, my 50th class reunion this year. And we just like old times when we see each other. Same here, Ms.V. I live in Pasadena, but the other side of the street is South Houston. Yeah. In his service, Davetta, give me your gumbo. Stick 'em up, gumbo, stick 'em up. Who's saying that? In his service. Baby, in his service is wild tonight. Michelle Quinn, Small World, many relatives in Alexandria and Baton Rouge. Okay. I passed through Alexandria, Michelle. Normally, when I go on 165 off of I-10, if I go 165 north to go into Monroe, I go right through Ellick. And there's another subscriber that's subscribed over here that lives in Ellick. My plan was to stop and call her and have lunch with her, but I'm not going that way this time, because I'm going into Greenwood, which is closer to Shreveport. So I'm going to catch 20 out of Greenwood and go straight into Monroe. Her mother has been placed in a convalescent home. And it's kind of sad, because I've known her mother all of my life too. But she's 90, I think she said 95 years old. And she just put her in a convalescent home in Monroe. So every third Saturday, she goes down there and she gets them kolaches and donuts and coffee and juices and all of that. And then she has prayer with them and she visits her mom. And then when she leaves there, she comes on back to her home in Greenwood. But she does it every third Saturday. Myra, we're taking Ms.V to check her in. Laughing my ass off the floor. Love me, twin, Ms.V. I ain't going with y'all. I'm not going with you and Myra. I'm dying, because y'all don't sound like y'all going to a place I want to go. Y'all know I don't like restraints and stuff and jail down and all that. I like my freedom. Y'all go ahead on and tell me about it. I don't want to go. In his service, God is, have you ever had boudin? I have, and I love it. Yes. I can make a meal just off the boudin and some crackers. I'm good, okay? Sorry, didn't mean the laughing emoji. That's okay, Michelle. We don't get our feelings bent over here about nothing. We work it out. The veteran know, educate me details. What's that? In his service. Go hard crew. Okay, so you with the go. Yeah, I've been a go hard crew ever since the first night Miss Yolanda came out the shoot. And the night she got monetized, I was over there helping her, baby. Come on, y'all. We need 10 more. We need 9 more. We need 8 more. Yeah, I was right there. Her birthday and everything. What is it, Ms.V? Me, big sis? I don't know. Because I don't know what you're talking about. I know Ms.V. Yeah, I'm just not going to talk to any service right now. She not making no sense to me. Myra and her got something going on. And they want me to join up with it. But I ain't going to do it. And Miss Vieta educate her laughing. My son is bringing me some back. Ooh, I don't know if we going to be able to get any good boudin because I usually get the boudin in South Louisiana. After I come out of Alexandria and hit Lake Charles is where I get the boudin. And I'm not coming back that way either because I got to drop her back off in Greenwood. So I'm just going to head back the same way. So I'm going to miss all at this time. I usually stop at the Kashada and go in there and use the bathroom, put a few quarters in the machine. If I hit, I hit. If I don't, I don't. How often do you go live? Normally 10 o'clock in the morning and 7:30 at night, Monday through Wednesday. Thursday night is usually late night because I go to choir rehearsal every Thursday night. So I usually come on around 9:30 on Thursday night. It's late night. Then I come on for the last time on Friday. Sometimes if something is going on the weekend, or if it's something funny I want to show y'all, I just pop on. But normally on a regular basis, I do not come on the weekend. The vet is telling y'all about the boudin. It's pork, rice, sausage, and it. Yeah. And it's good. Yes, it is. There's this place coming out of Baton Rouge. I stopped when I came home from Baltimore for the last time when I drove in. I had passed New Orleans. So it was somewhere between New Orleans and maybe Baton Rouge. And it was sitting on the side of the road like a new brick building, and I just happened to see the sign saying boudin. Baby, I went off in there and they had turducklings, a turkey stuffed with a duck and a chicken. Turkey, duck, chicken, all stuffed up in there together. But baby, I don't even like duck because I don't like dark meat like that. I want my white meat to be white. But when I finally got up enough nerves to cut a piece of it, because when you cut it, it's like it's marble. You got the turkey part, you got the duck part, you got the chicken part. So I said if I didn't like it, I was going to take the duck out the middle and just eat the turkey and the chicken. So I cut it and I gave it a try. It wasn't bad at all. Duck is a little greasy, so the meat is not dry. It doesn't dry out bad. The boudin from Best Stop in Scott, Louisiana is good. Also in Laws in Iowa, Louisiana. Okay, Trikelli, that's the way I normally go because I pass through Iowa. But I didn't know about Laws and the Best Stop in Scott. Now, where is Scott? I don't think I ever passed through Scott before. The better, how is it made? Sounds good. It's in a skin. It's in a intestine skin. Like a chitlin skin, okay? And it's stuffed in there. The rice and the meat and everything is stuffed in there and then tied off. Some people boil it. Some people put it in the oven and bake it. Some people have even put it on the grill and put the smoked taste in it. But however you do it, if you boil it, that skin is going to be tough. You're never going to get it soft enough to eat. So all you're going to do is pull the skin back and eat out the skin, okay? What kind of pork? Pork is pork. What you mean, what kind of pork? It's probably the meaty part of the pork, like the shoulders and the rump and that kind of stuff, because it's meaty. Okay, because I'm going to try to be on here some more because I like this chat. Okay, come anytime. And I always keep the replays up, Smith. So You can always go and watch the replays and hit the like button on the replay. That's good enough for me. It counts the same. But I appreciate you coming over and subscribing tonight. Come back anytime. Any service God is. I don't know my daughter in love is bringing me some back. But you've had it, Hunter Better. I'm going to check the Cajun Chef's channel and try to make it. Okay, well, go ahead on. There's a lot of work. Scott is right outside of Lafayette. Oh, see, I bypass through Lafayette on 20, but never really go into Lafayette unless I have to stop and get gas or something. Okay. I know what you're talking about then. Okay, in his service, God is okay. Let me know it's a Louisiana dish. Yes, it is. There's a channel called the Cajun Chef. Oh yes, I love me some squigglies. The hell is squigglies? Chits. Oh yeah. Chit more than a little bit. I can't within this service tonight, baby. It's off I-10. Okay, Trikelli, because I would have to go off of 10 because I go straight through Lafayette on 10 going into Monroe. That's how I leave here. I leave here. The first big town I'm going to hit after I leave my house is going to be Beaumont. From Beaumont, the next big town is going to be Lafayette. Lake Charles, then Lafayette. And then I pass on through, and the next big town is Alexandria. And then the next big town is actually my hometown, Monroe. Okay, Miss J, you didn't take your meds tonight. No, she didn't take them because she out. She need to go on, take her meds and lay it down for a little while. She gonna be all right though, but she gonna have to take them meds. Myra, you gonna have to just remember to tell her that, okay? It's Creole food. Yes, Michelle. Hugs, Ms.V. Just fun and getting a smile. Boss Queen on the real. Okay, whatever makes you happy in this service. Amy, Miss J didn't take her damn meds. I told her to. That's how she act when she don't take them. Oh, Lord. Well, anyway, we coming up on my hour. I told y'all I wasn't going to be able to stay on here forever tonight because I got to get up early and hit that highway. But I'm going to pop on sometime tomorrow. But I just can't tell you what time because I'm on the road. But y'all have a wonderful night. Oh, you meant andouille is Creole. Okay. Andouille is some good sausage, Michelle. I had never had it until about maybe 5 years ago. Baby, that sausage is in my gumbo now because it's got a whole different flavor. Baby, it's good. Yes. My people are in Lake Charles. Excuse me, and Opelousas. Okay. I know the Donatas from Opelousas. They almost look white, but it's a black family. How they spell it? That. I think it's Danato, Donato. Yeah. For real, BP. Okay. All right. So, y'all, thanks for the new subscribers. I appreciate y'all coming in tonight. I will drive safe, Myra. Traveling grace and safety around you. Love you. I love you also. I love each and every one of y'all. They are sending equipment to chart data until they can level it off, okay? Safe travels. Thank you, Trikelli. I appreciate it. I will check in with y'all tomorrow, either on the road going there or once I get there. Okay. Hey, Evelyn, we just getting ready to log off. Ms.V got to go get us some rest. I'm hitting the road in the morning. So don't look for me at 10 because I don't know where I'm going to be at 10. Okay. But I will pop on tomorrow and let y'all know that I made it and everything. Thank you very much. Y'all have a great night. Hugs to each and every one of y'all. Be blessed. Until then, good night.